Thank you guys so much for taking your time to chat with me. This is such a great vehicle for both of you. Karen, we've seen you in a lot of comedies lately, and Michael, you have a great penchant for both of these as well, drama and comedy. Is Karen, talk about if that's really what drew you to this. There's a lightness though to this dark series.
Yeah. I think that when you get an audition and somewhere on that piece of paper it says David E. Kelly, get prepared for, for some pretty good stuff. As Mike would say, it's a pretty good start. So that was definitely a draw. And then, you see names like Barry Levinson, and then you actually read those few scenes that they send you, and your character jumps out at you. You feel like you can inhabit this person. And yeah, I'm so glad that it turned out the way it did. And I actually got to do this.
Is the captain unsure of at first partnering Janine with Abraham because she doesn't want his influence on her? Is she too much of a rookie to try his methods?
Well, I think when people watch the series, they will see someone who, given how Abraham approaches his work, he seems like a loner. And I think that that Captain Davies really respects Abraham's space, the space that he commands in order to do what he does. And she doesn't want anybody to impede it on that. And so, I think she makes an informed decision, but then you have to watch it to see how that decision works out.
Michael, these three characters just gel so well together. And I feel like sometimes police dramas don't have everyone that clicks so well together as far as doing detective work. What kind of story did they tell you as far as your chemistry or as far as your connection with Janine and Abraham go? Because Earl seems to be kind of really in awe of what Abraham does.
Well, I think he is, yeah. And yeah, he's come to know. I think the idea is that Earl and Abraham kind of came up together, and Abraham is like kind of this surgeon in how he kind of extracts information out of his people, and his instincts as far as humanity goes and stuff like that. And Earl's just is more of kind of a blue collar, kind of learns on his feet kind of dude. He might break some furniture on his way out of the room, but not on purpose. It's just he's just a little clumsy, but yeah. But I think as it's a when I would get to set and I'd be like, well, where's the camera? And Barry'd be like, it's way over there. And the other one's way over here. And so there's a lot of times there's 2 or 3 of us in a frame at a time. And so you kind of get the opportunity to kind of maybe step on somebody's line or cut somebody off, or somebody cuts you off. We kind of got to find each other kind of rhythmically. And I think that lends itself to a group of people that have worked together for a long time. It feels like we've worked together for a long time, and we're respectful of each other like that. And and we have fun when they call cut. We usually start cracking each other up somehow or trying to figure out how to.
Mm-hmm.
Is Earl suspicious of Wentworth at all, or is he just going off of Abraham thinks this could be a suspect? I've got to stay on him because I trust his detective work.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's Abraham is definitely our quarterback outside from the captain, but yeah, I don't know. How many of these things have you seen?
A bunch.
You've seen 4 of them or more?
Yes.
You've seen
4.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. See, this thing, there's so many spoilers and surprises in this. I don't want to talk too much about what I think about Wentworth. I think you just have to watch and figure it out.
Good answer.
Yeah. I don't want to step on a mine,
Karen, you mentioned the fact that this is a David E. Kelly series. Outside of that incredible name backing the show, what do you think it is about the calling that's going to make it such a fast, investable series?
I think that the casting of Jeff Wilbush, who people will know from Unorthodox, in which he was just about the creepiest villain alive. I think, given the fact that he is the character that people are going to hitch their wagons to, is is definitely a pull. And I think that people have to watch it to find out. I mean, he is a fabulous actor. He really is, and a great leader of our squad. I think also we had amazing directors throughout the shooting process, and we started off with Barry Levinson for episodes 1 and 2, and come on. I mean, which award has he not won for his decades of work in bringing us entertainment throughout the years? And having him, the fact that he was a hero for so much of my life, meeting him and then realizing that brilliance that everybody talked about was actually it's not a smokescreen. It's actually there, and it comes at you with such kindness and such incisiveness. I think that people are going to see the craft of so many artists who are at the top of their game throughout the series,
including and Michael.
I'm sorry?
Including you and Michael.
Oh, including me and Michael. And thank you for saying that. Yeah, it's a fabulous cast. The writing is absolutely delectable. When I was reading it, I couldn't stop reading it. When I'm acting it, I'm not quite sure what's coming next, so I'm on my toes. And then when I got to watch it, I was like I was in it, and I still wanted to know what was going to happen next.
Well, it's such a brilliant series for both of you. I think it's wonderfully cast and you both excel at these roles. So I'm looking forward to more people getting to see this soon. Thank you both so much for your time.